Hi there, Sagittarius. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at November 7 through November 13. And this is quite the week. Of course, it's the first Tuesday in November. So for punters down under, it's Melbourne Cup Day. For punters in the US, it's the US election. And we have Gemini Donald Trump and Scorpio Hillary Clinton, who are running for office. And it's going to be a very interesting last minute flurry of activity, no doubt, to see who gets the votes. Interestingly enough, in the US, the who gets the most votes doesn't make president. It's a whole electoral divvying up of votes. It's very confusing for anyone from another country. It's also very astonishing to me that there's never been a female president before, considering Margaret Thatcher was a president, a prime minister many years ago. New Zealand, Australia, India, a lot of countries have had female leaders. So the US is very behind the times once again, and there hasn't been much discussion about the first female president because, of course, Donald Trump has sucked a lot of energy out of the room with all of his performance. So we've got a reality star and we've got Hillary. So it's going to be a very interesting day on Tuesday. Mars, the planet of passion and energy, starts the day off in Capricorn and then halfway through moves into Aquarius, which has really got a lot of the astrologers, talking, because it's actually very interesting. And there's an old astrological joke that the candidate who has the worst aspects is the one who wins the election. But both candidates have, good aspects. Hillary has the Sun in Scorpio and Mercury in Scorpio. Donald has Venus in Sagittarius, and Mars is moving into Aquarius. So that's good. And he's got Jupiter in Libra, which is fantastic for him. So both candidates have strong astrological aspects right now. The sign switch for Mars is to leave Capricorn and enter Aquarius. It's an unmistakable signal that whoever is elected will move things in a new and, given the nature of Aquarius, possibly surprising direction for the first couple of weeks of their presidency. Only time will tell whether that means that a female or someone else will have broken the glass ceiling, or simply that a different party will assume power. Or maybe the Senate will go back to the Democrats. There's so much that, is riding on this election. On Friday, November 11, it's time for Venus to reign in the wilder side of Sagittarius and buckle down as it enters Capricorn, focusing on the more practical side of love and money. Now, for you, you've got the last couple of days of this, the last, time of Venus in your sign. It's moving out on Friday, on Remembrance Day. So if you need to do something with your other half that includes money or something for a friend that you promised you would do, you need to do it, and you stop thinking and talking about it and just do it, Sagittarius. And on Saturday, Mercury emerges out of the deep depths of Scorpio and moves into Sagittarius, basking in your worldview of cheerful and optimistic communications that are focused on the future of sports, travel, religion, and higher education, all issues that will be coming up over the next couple of weeks. Mercury paints with a very large brush when it's in your sign. So for the next 3 weeks, be on the lookout for it making things more, dramatic than they need to be, Sagittarians, especially if you're frightening people with your stories. So just remember that. You don't want to get caught out with saying, oh, I only spent $75 or something like that, and then someone finds a receipt and it's completely not true. Just be careful. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I do look forward to speaking to you again next week.